Last week you talked about the Breezes fight for transparency from JMU. Where do we stand with that now?
Yeah, that's a great question. So last week I mentioned that we were fighting for a move toward transparency with the release of a breakdown of COVID positives by on-campus residents or off-campus designation. We are still fighting for that data. As of recently, the university has denied our request, citing several different health privacy laws, such as HIPAA and FERPA, that we still believe do not apply to the situation we have here.
And speaking of transparency, let's talk about LiveSafe. What is LiveSafe?
Yeah, so LiveSafe is a public safety application that JMU has partnered with for a while now for general public safety needs. However, LiveSafe has recently adapted its platform to meet the public health needs related to COVID-19.
And how does JMU use this app?
So every day when students come to campus and faculty, they're required to complete a daily health check-in that consists of 5 questions. Based on the answers to those questions, the app will tell them if they are safe to come to campus or whether they should not. Additionally, the app allows users to report anonymous tips about others who may be violating social distancing protocols, not wearing a mask, or any other violation of JMU's COVID-19 policy.
And what does JMU do when they receive anonymous tip?
So those tips, according to Caitlin Reed, the Director of Communications here at JMU, are routed to the JMU Police Department, who then transfers those tips to the applicable department. The JMU PD doesn't really have the resources to track down every single tip, so those are sent out to specific departments. Say several tips are received from one classroom, the Office of Academic Affairs may dispatch someone to that class to see what's going on and to deal with that matter.
And are there consequences for students not reporting their symptoms?
So it's an interesting question because while some faculty may ask students if we move to back on-campus classes, some faculty may request to see a green check. Students may get stopped at a dining hall entrance to see their green check from LiveSafe. Other than that, there's really no method to force students and faculty to comply with the app. It's a big public-facing measure, but it's a little bit of a bark with no bite.